So do different people go to different locations when you refer to home, when they go through transition to the other world?
Yes. Yes, they do. And there are many, 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 you could say in the heaven's house are very many mansions, and that's true. Everything, everyone goes to grade of what you have done here upon the planet. The good you have done rises you up. The not so good that you have done keeps you entrapped into certain places to once more. And remember, those places look no different as what you are experiencing today, because many of these places are an illusion or a delusionary type of being, because everything rephotographs itself as it was in your, of course, brain and mind, to be used again. Many people that have ended up in these lower places did not even realize they had left the earth plane.
The ones that come to greet you when you pass to the other world.
That's right.
How is it decided who comes to greet you? I mean, whether it's a family member, whether it's a more evolved being, or how and who?
Who decides? You decide by the way you have lived. If you are in total pure empowerment, when you come in the other realm, you have to realize very much so that every action, good action or bad action, has been recorded. And you can say, like, you come to the grocery store and you're going to pay your bill. Here is a tap of what you have done, the way you have lived. And there's responsibility to make that choice. And the worst thing a human being can do is commit suicide. That's the worst.
Why is that?
Because you are robbing yourself of learning and of progression.
What happens to people that do commit suicide?
They are going to go to a place also, and that looks like it is a massive school, and everything that they should have learned is reenacted out there.
So you're having to go through the same learning experience that you would have had here, yet you're doing it in the other existence?
That's right. And do not forget, when you go to certain mediums who tell you things, you have to be very careful, because those of negative awareness who have been engrafted or who have been attached to you will come over and they will impost your mother, father, brother, sister, and uncle. And when you pass from this plane into the next plane, I really hope that each and every one who listens to this will come to the realization to correct the wrongs and start to do the right. I know many of these people who are out there upon your planet proclaim to teach. But do they really teach you? This is the thing. If they taught you, you could have had the power to change your life, and you would not ask me these questions.
That's true. I've often wondered, the people that believe in reincarnation, thinking that they can always get it right the next time around, they're somehow absolved of responsibility here then, or they're deferring their responsibility. What are the implications of that?
Well, there's serious implications. As I said, they have to go to that part in the universe where they are going to be stuck for a long, long time until they have mastered what is the truth. They have mastered what they should have known and have the knowledge.
So there's always accountability, responsibility.
Oh, yes. Every action you do, there is, like you would say, a restaurant tap.
You often assist people who are about to go into transition. Can you explain to us, or perhaps give us an example of what happens when people are just about to go in to pass to the other world?
Well, let me say this to you. The worst position to be in is the position of the killer. That's the worst position for anyone to be in. When you have a person who is well informed and is educated, they become very empowered when you have given them the time and the space where they could have made apologies, even restitution to others, or they could come to that place where they go and make apologies to those from the other world. Then people are prepared. Then they are really aware and prepared. If they have corrected within themselves and have corrected with other people, hopefully, if they can, sometimes people can't, on this earth plane, but then they can sit down and write a letter to those individuals who have passed to the other side, a letter of, and it has to be very serious apology and honoring them and making the understanding of the mistake. So then when people come to that place of empowerment, where they know that they are going to pass from this world into the next world, then you can make this type of a tranquility and a empowerment in their wisdom, in their memory bank, that makes it for them easy to pass from this life into the next.